Hello everyone, this is Shivsai Reddy. Welcome to my channel on science, technology, environment and climate change. Today we will be discussing on one of the important topics in ecology, that is Müllerian mimicry. So this topic broadly comes under the basics of ecology and the species interaction. So coming to its relevance, while this topic was not asked in UPSC Prelims, it was asked in several times in the GATE exam. You know, the GATE exam, the paper called as Ecology and Evolution. So actually, I have seen many conceptual questions from this GATE paper coming in UPSC Prelims. So since this topic or the associated concepts are coming in the GATE exam repeatedly, I felt that this is an important topic that could be asked in the coming years, especially in the prelims examination. So this question was asked in 2022, 2018. Uh, so all this words here pertains to the species interactions. So let's start with understanding what this Mullerian mimicry is. So first question, what is Mullerian mimicry? Well, it is a natural phenomenon and it is a form of biological resemblance where two or more harmful species. So this harmful species can be anything. It can be insects, it can be birds, or it can be any species. They evolve to look similar. You know, this is called as Mullerian mimicry, and the reason why they wanted to look similar is that they wanted to speed up predator learning and increase the chance of survival. So what happens is that, let's say that there is a predator and there is its prey. Let's say that the prey, for example, let's say an insect, it has evolved a unique thing. For example, let's say that it is making a sound, a hissing sound, to tell its predator that it is harmful or it is non-palatable. So what happens is that whenever this predator hears this hissing sound, it assumes that the prey is toxic and it is non-palatable. Let's say that there is one more species uh, which, which is trying to copy the same hissing sound, and for this species, even it has the same predator. So in the first case, only one species is doing this hissing sound, and in the second case, one more species is doing the same hissing sound. So the predator will get an enforced idea that if a species is making such sound, it is harmful and it is non-palatable. So ultimately, the purpose of this Mullerian mimicry is to speed up the predator learning so that uh, both the species that is in this phenomenon, they share a common warning signals. The warning signals can be color patterns, they can be sounds, or they can be any other phenomenon. Ultimately, uh, this increases the survival rates of all the mimicking species. So this is the basic purpose of Mullerian mimicry. Coming to the species where it is observed, it is commonly observed in butterflies, especially in India. The butterfly species pertaining to common tiger, plain tiger, and blue tiger, they all mostly show same colored patterns that is seen here. So all the three butterflies are toxic because these butterflies are unpalatable due to toxins. They consume certain host plant, due to which they are toxic, and they show this similar wing patterns to tell its predator that they are harmful. And coming to, we have one more term called as Batesian mimicry. Uh, how is it different from Müllerian mimicry? Is that in case of Müllerian mimicry, all the species are harmful, whereas in Batesian mimicry, there will be one harmless mimic which copies a harmful species. So, for example, let's say that here we have an eastern coral snake which is poisonous, or which has a venom, and we also have this scarlet king snake which is non-venomous. So this snake tries to copy its patterns so that when a predator looks into this, uh, it is decepted that it is a harmful species, and so it avoids consuming it. So in this way, this is a kind of deception tactic that is employed by an harmless species by copying a harmful species in order to ensure its survival. So, how is it important in ecology? One, it promotes species coexistence. So, this Mullerian mimicry is a kind of mutual interaction between two species. And two, it strengthens the warning signals in ecosystem, contributing to evolutionary stability. So, with the proper warning systems, the prey and the predator both uh, can survive in a stable population, and ultimately it indicates coevolution, where multiple species evolve together for mutual benefit. So this is all about Mullerian mimicry and the Batesian mimicry. Now we'll try to discuss a few more other such technical terms. The first one is aposematism. So aposematism is nothing but it's a it's a natural phenomenon where a species shows bright colors or any warning signals to indicate that it is toxic or it is dangerous. So, in case of earlier Mullerian mimicry, it is an interaction between two species, whereas aposematism is a characteristic that is exhibited by a single species. Here, by showing bright colors, for example, we have a red bug here, which shows a bright red color pattern to tell its predators that it is distasteful. Similarly, there is a uh, principle in nature that anything, whether being a fruit or whether being an insect, if it is particularly in bright red or blue color, generally they are toxic for animals or for organisms to consume. It's not a very it is not applicable to all the uh, fruits and insects out there, but as a general rule. So this is called as aposematism. Coming to masquerade, sorry if my pronunciation is wrong. So it is a survival tactic where an organism resembles non-living objects to avoid detection. So this is a kind of camouflaging technique, you can say. So, for example, we have a stick insect here. If you observe it, it exactly resembles like a twig or a stick, uh, and it camouflages itself into the branches of a tree, and it is almost undetectable to the predator. So, this is a survival tactic for many insects in the nature. And yeah, here is an MCQ for practice based on all the concepts: Müllerian mimicry, Batesian mimicry, aposematism, masquerade. So just try to solve the question and post the answer in the comments. With this, the video comes to an end. Thank you. So before ending the session, I just wanted to tell you that climate change is real. It is happening as we speak. The temperatures are rising rapidly, and I think we must take a collective responsibility. We must rise against this global catastrophe or global danger. So when we rise against it, the temperature doesn't. Thank you.